Hello again, part 5. Mickey is here filming and just want to say hello to his mom. And he says you like Newton's third law, action, reaction. I like that. For every action, there's a consequence. If you're talking about behavior at home with your kids, for every negative behavior, there's a negative consequence. For every positive behavior, there's a positive consequence. Words to live by. Now, if we're going to review, this is part 5, if we're going to review, what better thing to review than just basic vectors? Okay? Well, let's say I have two vectors, 5 and 10. If I combine those vectors, what's the smallest sum that those two vectors can have when I combine them? And what is the largest sum they can have if I combine them? So look at these vectors. They could both be going in the same direction. If they are, what's going to be the value? Let's do this. Let's give them a sign, a direction. Now they're going in the same direction. So what's the answer going to be? So what's the largest value two vectors can have if I combine them? Remember, there's really no subtraction, adding. What do you mean there's no subtraction? Well, subtraction is really, you take a number and you combine it with another number. You either combine it with a number that has the same sign, positive and positive, or negative and negative, or I say 3 minus 4 means 3 plus the additive inverse of 4, which is negative 1. So 3 minus 4 is negative 1 because I'm taking 3 and I'm saying 3 minus 4. So I'm taking 3, I'm combining 3 and 4. And that minus sign really means combine them but take the additive inverse of the 4, negative 1. All right. So what's the largest value two vectors can have if you combine them? Well, plus 15. That's the largest. What's the smallest value the resultant can have? Headwind, tailwind. This is if you have a tailwind, you're adding them, it's large. If you have a headwind, you're going to subtract them. So let me turn this one around, okay? And we'll say that it's like that, negative 5. Right? So it would be, that would be plus or minus 15, depending if I have negative 5 and negative 5 or positive 5 and positive 5. The largest could be positive or minus 15. Or it could be positive or minus 5. Correct? Because we're really talking about magnitude. What's the largest magnitude and the smallest magnitude? So 15 and 5, if I have two vectors, 5 and 10, what's the largest value and the smallest value? 5 and 10. All right. End of part 5. Be right back.